My roommate loves having me sit on his lap while we study vocab. He says it helps him learn more. I don't like it. Why not? He asks. Because you're too hard. Chapter 1. The Lap Incident. I drag myself back to the dorm after a grueling library session, my backpack heavy with textbooks. The hallway smells faintly of pizza and sweat. Typical college vibes. Inside our room, Jason's sprawled on his bed, thumbs smashing his phone screen, leading his squad in some intense mobile game. Brandon and Cameron are glued to their own screens, shouting about kills and headshots. Jason's got that untouchable aura, like he's the king of this dorm. 6'2", jacked from years of lacrosse, with a tan that screams summer yacht trips. His face, though, permanent scowl, like he's daring the world to mess with him. Nobody does. Except me, apparently. Yo, Tyler, you're back. Brandon yells, barely looking up. Wild's on a roll, 5 kills. Jason doesn't even glance at me. Yow, stick with me. Control the shooter. 5 kills. Cameron echoes, hyped. Then Jason's eyes flick to me. He tosses his phone onto the bed like it's nothing. I'm out. What? Wild? It's ranked, man. Brandon groans, slumping. Without Jason, their team's toast. Cameron shoots me a look like I personally ruined his shot at glory. Jason ignores them, crooking a finger at me. Come here. My stomach does a weird flip. Jason's got this thing, a quirk. He likes me sitting on his lap when we study. It's bizarre and I'm not a fan, but I can't exactly say no. His mom's paying me to tutor him. Good money, too, which I need for my sister's hospital bills. So, I shuffle over, feeling every eye in the room on me. He pats his thigh. Hop up. Jason, come on, I mutter, glancing at Brandon and Cameron. They're pretending to focus on their phones, but I catch Cameron's side eye. This is weird. What's weird? Jason's voice is lazy, like he's half asleep, but his arm snakes around my waist, pulling me down. I land on his lap stiff as a board. His muscles are like sitting on a rock and he's way too warm. It's intense. Dude, I can sit in a chair, I protest, keeping my voice low. This isn't normal. Normal's overrated. He grabs his English vocab book, flipping it open with one hand while the other rests on my hip. You want the cash, right? Mom's generous. Sit still and we both win. I grit my teeth. He's not wrong. $3,000 a month to tutor him is a lifeline. Dad's working double shifts to cover my sister's meds, and I'm not about to let pride screw that up. So, I stay put, trying to ignore how close he is. His breath tickles my neck as he reads. Aberration. Noun. A deviation from the norm. Like this. I mumble. He chuckles, low and rough. Exactly. I shift and he tightens his grip. Don't squirm, Ty. Makes it hard to focus. Hard to focus? He's the one making this impossible. I'm hyper-aware of every move he makes, every brush of his fingers as he turns a page. The guy's a human furnace, and it's not helping that Brandon's now sneaking glances, smirking like he's in on some joke I'm missing. Cameron's not smirking. He's glaring, his phone forgotten. I pretend not to notice. Jason's phone buzzes. He glances at it, then sighs. Gotta take this. He gives my waist a quick squeeze before standing, nearly knocking me off. Be right back. I scramble to my feet, relieved to have space. The second he's out the door, Cameron's on me like a hawk. You're unreal, you know that? His voice is sharp, like I stole his favorite hoodie. You've got Wild wrapped around your finger. What? I blink, confused. I'm just tutoring him. Tutoring? Right. Cameron scoffs, crossing his arms. I've known him since freshman year. He doesn't let anyone get that close. Never even high-fived me, and you're practically his lapdog. I laugh, because what else can I do? You want to sit on his lap? Be my guest. Cameron's face twists. You're so clueless. You think this is normal? He's into you, dude. Into me. I snort. He's a guy. I'm a guy. You're high, Cam. High? You're the one living in the Stone Age. He steps closer, voice dropping. Guys can like guys, Tyler. And Jason, he's not just being friendly. I open my mouth to argue, but nothing comes out. Jason's just Jason. Intense, sure, but he's not into me. That's ridiculous. Cameron's just jealous because Jason's the dorm's golden boy, and I'm the one stuck dealing with his weird habits. Right? The door swings open, and Jason's back, phone in hand. He doesn't look at Cameron, just zeroes in on me. Words aren't done, Ty. Let's go. It's late. I try, inching toward my bed. Tomorrow. He raises an eyebrow, lips twitching. You want the money or not? I sigh, defeated. Money talks, and I'm not in a position to argue. I trudge back over, and he pulls me onto his lap again, this time resting his chin on my shoulder. His breath grazes my ear, and I freeze. Don't move, he murmurs, or I'll make you regret it. Regret how? I whisper, half joking, half terrified. He just smirks, flipping to the next vocab word. Anomaly. Noun. Something that deviates from what's standard. I swallow hard. This whole situation is an anomaly, and I'm not sure how much longer I can handle it. But with Jason's arm around me and Cameron's glare burning holes in my back, I'm stuck. For now, I'll play along. For the money. For my sister. Not because Jason's voice makes my pulse race or because his smirk is annoyingly charming. Definitely not that. Chapter 2. Keeping my distance. Dodging Jason becomes my new cardio. After last night's lap-sitting fiasco, I've been camping out in the library until it closes, hoping to avoid another round of his weird tutoring setup. My backpack's slung over one shoulder as I creep into the dorm, praying he's out. No such luck. Jason's lounging on his bed, scrolling through his phone, looking every bit the untouchable lacrosse star. Brandon's at his desk, gaming, while Cameron's sprawled on the floor, muttering about losing another ranked match. Yo, Tyler, where you been hiding? Brandon calls, not looking up from his screen. Wild's been asking for you. My stomach twists. Just studying. I mumble, dropping my bag by my bed. I'm not lying, libraries are my safe zone. No Jason, no awkward thigh perching. Just me and my textbooks. Cameron snorts, loud enough to make me flinch. Studying, huh? Or avoiding your boyfriend? He's not my... I start, but Cameron cuts me off, sitting up with a glare. Don't play dumb, Tyler. You've got Wild acting like you're his personal teddy bear. You think that's normal? I've known him for years, and he's never even bumped fists with me. His voice drips with venom, like I stole his spot on the team. Chill, Cam, I say, raising my hands. It's just tutoring. His mom's paying me. That's it. Sure it is. Cameron rolls his eyes. You're so dense, it's painful. Before I can snap back, Jason tosses his phone aside and stands, all 6'2" of him looming. Enough, Cam. You're yapping like a kicked puppy. His voice is low, bored, but it shuts Cameron up fast. Then his eyes lock on me. Ty, we've got words to go over. My throat tightens. It's late, man. I've got an early class. Jason smirks, patting his thigh. Come on. You know the deal. I hesitate, glancing at Cameron, who's practically vibrating with jealousy. Brandon's pretending to focus on his game, but his grin says he's eating this up. I want to bolt, but the thought of my sister's hospital bills keeps my feet rooted. $3,000 a month isn't pocket change. So, I shuffle over, perching on Jason's lap like it's a punishment. His arm slides around my waist, casual but firm, and I'm hyper-aware of how solid he feels. Better, he murmurs, flipping open the vocab book. His chin brushes my shoulder, and I stiffen. Relax, Ty. You're making this harder than it needs to be. Harder for who? I mutter, earning a low chuckle that sends heat to my ears. He starts reading. Candid. Adjective. Truthful and straightforward. Like you. I quip, half sarcastic. Exactly. His breath grazes my neck, and I fight the urge to squirm. This is torture. Not because it's uncomfortable, though it is, but because it's too comfortable and that freaks me out. Guys don't do this. Not straight ones, anyway. And I'm straight, right? Cameron's glaring again, his phone forgotten. You're so full of it, Tyler, he hisses. You're eating this up, aren't you? Dude, what's your problem? I snap, twisting to face him. Jason's grip tightens, keeping me in place. I'm just doing my job. Your job? Cameron laughs, bitter. Wild doesn't need tutoring. He's just playing you, and you're too stupid to see it. Cam, shut it. Jason growls, his voice cold enough to freeze the room. Cameron clamps his mouth shut, but his eyes scream murder. I'm about to argue when I remember move-in day weeks ago. Jason's mom, Mrs. Carter, showed up in a sleek SUV, all designer sunglasses and warm smiles. Jason was pissed, arguing about living off campus, but she wasn't having it. You need the college experience, honey. Make friends. Bond. He'd kicked his suitcase, nearly hitting me, and she'd apologized profusely. Tyler, right? The scholarship kid? I've heard you're a genius. Could you tutor Jason? His grades could use a boost. $3,000 a month. I nearly choked. My sister's meds aren't cheap, and Dad's killing himself to keep us afloat. I'd agreed before I could think twice. Then Jason had pulled me onto his lap that first day, claiming it helped him focus. I thought it was a rich guy quirk. Now, with Cameron's words ringing in my ears, I'm not so sure. Ty, you zoning out? Jason's voice snaps me back. His chin's still on my shoulder, his hand flipping the vocab book lazily. Just tired. I lie, shifting slightly. His grip doesn't budge. Then focus, he says, voice dropping. Candid. Gimme a sentence. Cameron's candid jealousy is getting old. I say, half joking. Jason laughs, loud and genuine, and my face burns. Cameron shoots me a death glare before storming to the bathroom. Brandon snickers. Dude, you're savage. Enough chatter, Jason says, flipping to the next word. Concur. Verb. To agree. I nod, trying to focus, but his warmth is distracting. When he finally sets the book down, I practically leap off his lap. Done? For now. He smirks, stretching. You're jumpy tonight. I'm fine, I say, grabbing my towel. Gonna shower. As I head to the bathroom, I catch Cameron's scowl from the doorway. You're so lucky, Tyler, he mutters. And you don't even get it. Lucky. I scoff. You try sitting on his lap for an hour. He doesn't answer, just slams the bathroom door. I sigh, wondering how I ended up in this mess. Jason's just a rich kid with weird habits, and I'm just here for the cash. That's all it is. But as I strip for my shower, Cameron's words nag at me. He's into you, dude. No way. That's crazy. Isn't it? Chapter 3, Bed-Sharing Blues. Library lights flicker as I pack up, the clock nudging past 10. I've been dodging Jason like he's a final exam I didn't study for, but dorm life doesn't exactly offer escape routes. My sneakers squeak on the linoleum as I head back, hoping he's out at some frat party. No dice. I open the door to find Jason fresh from a shower, towel slung low on his hips, abs on full display like he's auditioning for a sports ad. His dark hair's damp, and he's got that scowl that makes most people flinch. Not me, though. I'm too tired to care. Late again, Ty? He says, tossing his towel onto a chair. His voice is casual, but his eyes pin me like I'm a target. Had to finish a paper. I mumble, dropping my backpack. Brandon's already snoring, and Cameron's nowhere in sight, probably sulking in another dorm. I head for my bed, ready to crash, but Jason's voice stops me cold. Words aren't done. He's leaning against his bed frame, arms crossed, looking way too awake for this hour. Tomorrow, man. I'm beat. I kick off my shoes, avoiding his gaze. His whole lap-sitting thing is bad enough. I'm not in the mood for another round. Then he says it. My bed's soaked. Someone dumped water on it. He jerks his chin toward his mattress, which, sure enough, glistens under the dorm's fluorescent lights. Got a bunk with you. I freeze. What? No way. Sleep on the floor or something. Come on, Ty. I'm not a dog. He steps closer, all muscle and confidence. You gonna make me beg? I glance at his bed again. It's definitely wet, probably Cameron's doing, given his attitude lately. I sigh, rubbing my neck. Fine. One night. Don't make it weird. He grins like he's won some game I didn't know we were playing, and slides into my bed. It's a standard dorm single, barely big enough for one guy, let alone two. I grab my pajamas and head to the bathroom, splashing cold water on my face to shake off the nerves. When I return, Jason's sprawled across my bed, one arm behind his head, looking way too comfortable. Move over, I mutter, climbing in. The mattress dips under his weight, and I'm hyper-aware of how close he is. His body heats like a radiator, and I inch toward the edge to avoid contact. Relax, Ty, he says, voice low and rough. You're acting like I bite. You might. I shoot back, half joking. His chuckle sends a shiver down my spine, and I hate how my ears burn. He shifts, his arm brushing mine, and I swear he's doing it on purpose. Ty, you smell good, he murmurs, almost too quiet to hear. Too good. It's distracting. I roll my eyes. I don't wear cologne, dude. Lay off. Whatever it is, it's killing me. He turns, his breath grazing my neck, and I freeze. Stay still or I'm gonna lose it. Lose what? I snap, but my voice cracks, and he laughs again, softer this time. I pull the blanket higher, praying for sleep to save me. His arm slips around my waist, loose but deliberate, and I'm too stunned to protest. It's warm, too warm, and I'm counting my breaths to keep from freaking out. Morning comes too fast. I wake up tangled in Jason's arms, his chest pressed against my back. I bolt upright, heart racing, and he stirs, blinking at me with a lazy smirk. Morning, sunshine. Get off my bed. I grumble, scrambling out. He stretches, unfazed, while I grab my clothes and pretend everything's normal. But it's not. Sharing a bed with Jason feels like crossing a line I didn't even know was there. I'm brushing my teeth when Cameron storms in, eyes red like he's been up all night. He spots Jason lounging on my bed and freezes. You're kidding me, he hisses, glaring at me. You let him sleep with you? His bed was wet, I say, spitting toothpaste. What was I supposed to do? Let him sleep on the floor? You're unbelievable, Cameron snaps. He's got you wrapped around his finger, and you're too dumb to see it. I'd kill to be in your spot, and you're just... Ugh! He throws his hands up, storming out. I stare at the mirror, confused. Cameron's acting like I stole his crush or something. It's ridiculous. Jason's just a rich guy with weird habits, and I'm stuck playing along for the cash. That's it, right? Back in the room, Jason's pulling on a shirt, muscles flexing like he's showing off. Cam's gotta stick up his ass, he says, glancing at me. Ignore him. Hard to, I mutter, grabbing my backpack. He's acting like I'm stealing you. Jason pauses, then smirks. Maybe you are. I laugh, thinking he's joking, but his eyes don't waver. My stomach flips, and I bolt for class, pretending I didn't hear him. Cameron's words keep nagging at me, though. He's into you. No way. That's not how this works. I'm just the tutor, and he's just Jason. But as I dodge through campus, I can't shake the memory of his arm around me, or how I didn't hate it as much as I should. Chapter 4. The SAT Betrayal. Campus is buzzing with midterms, but I'm on a mission to avoid Jason at all costs. After the bed-sharing disaster, I've doubled down on library time, sneaking back to the dorm only when I'm sure he's out. Today, I'm early, hoping to grab my laptop and bolt before he shows up. I push open the door and my luck runs dry. Jason's there, sprawled on his bed, playing some mobile game while Cameron's hyped up, practically bouncing. Wild, you're a legend. Cameron's voice is loud, like he's announcing to the whole dorm. SAT scores dropped and you crushed it. Full 1600, man. That's Ivy League level. My stomach drops. I freeze in the doorway, laptop forgotten. Jason's eyes snap to me, and for once he looks caught off guard. Ty, he starts, tossing his phone aside, but I'm already connecting the dots. Full 1600? I say, voice tight. You don't need tutoring, Jason. You're basically Einstein. Cameron smirks, leaning back like he's enjoying this. Told you, Tyler. You're just his plaything. Shut it, Cam. Jason snaps, standing. His height makes the room feel smaller, but I'm too pissed to care. Is it true? I ask, crossing my arms. You aced the SAT, and you've been letting me tutor you? What, is this some rich kid game? Make the poor scholarship kid feel stupid? It's not like that, Jason says, stepping closer. His voice is low, almost pleading, but I'm not buying it. Then what's it like? I snap. Your mom's paying me $3,000 a month to teach you vocab you already know. You think that's funny? I'm not a charity case, Jason. His jaw tightens, but he doesn't answer. That's all I need. I grab my wallet, pull out the cash I've been saving from his mom's payments, and slap it on his desk. Here, take it back. I'm done. Ty, wait. He starts, but I'm already out the door, heart pounding. I don't stop until I'm at the campus lake, sitting on a bench, staring at the water. My face burns with humiliation. I thought I was helping, doing something worthwhile for my sister's bills. Turns out I'm just a joke to him. Prop in whatever game he's playing. I'm not sure how long I sit there, but my phone buzzes with texts from Jason. Let me explain. It's not what you think. I swipe them away, too raw to deal. He's got a perfect SAT score, and I've been sitting on his lap like an idiot, reciting words he could teach me. Did he and his mom plan this? Pity the broke kid with the sick sister? I'd rather starve than take their handouts. Back at the dorm, the vibe's heavy. Brandon's at his desk, pretending to study, but his eyes dart between me and Jason, who's sitting on his bed, face unreadable. Cameron's gone, probably gloating somewhere. I drop my bag and head for my bed, but Jason's voice stops me. Ty, we need to talk. Nothing to say. I mutter, grabbing my headphones. You made your point. I didn't make any point, he says, standing. His voice is sharp now, like he's done playing nice. You're blowing this out of proportion. Out of proportion? I whirl on him, fists clenched. You lied to me, Jason. You don't need a tutor. You let me think I was helping you when really, I'm just... What? Your entertainment. His eyes narrow. You think that's what this is? Entertainment. What else could it be? I shoot back. You're some rich jock who gets off on screwing with people. Congrats, you got me. He steps closer, towering over me. You don't know shit, Ty. You think I'd waste my time if I didn't? He cuts himself off, jaw tight, and turns away. Forget it. You want to be pissed? Be pissed. I'm shaking, but I don't back down. I'm not taking your money anymore. Find someone else to mess with. Fine, he snaps, grabbing his jacket. Don't come crying when you need it. He storms out, leaving the room colder than before. Brandon clears his throat, breaking the silence. Dude, you sure you want to burn that bridge? Wild's not exactly forgiving. He's the one who lied. I say, flopping onto my bed. I'm not his toy. Brandon sighs, pushing his glasses up. Look, I get it. You're mad. But Wild's not bad. He's just weird about you. Like, really weird. You ever think maybe he's not screwing with you? What's that supposed to mean? I ask, but Brandon just shrugs, turning back to his laptop. I lie there, staring at the ceiling, replaying everything. Cameron's smug grin. Jason's panicked look when I called him out. The cash on his desk, untouched. I'm done with his games, but a tiny part of me wonders if Brandon's right. Is there more to this? No way. He's just a rich kid with too much time and money. I'm not falling for it again. Tomorrow I'll start looking for a real job. Something that doesn't involve sitting on anyone's lap or getting played for a fool. Chapter 5. Hearts Collide Hard. Shifts at the campus coffee shop are my new escape from dorm drama. I'm wiping down counters, the smell of espresso clinging to my apron, when Emma, my senior coworker, nudges me. She's been a lifeline, showing me the ropes while we bond over being broke college kids. Today, though, she's got a different vibe, nervous, fidgeting with her ponytail. Before I can ask what's up, she blurts, Tyler, I like you. Like you. Would you maybe want to be my boyfriend? I freeze, rag in hand, brain short-circuiting. Emma's great. Smart, kind, always sneaking me extra pastries. But I don't feel that way about her. I open my mouth to let her down gently, but a cold voice cuts through the air. No, he can't. Jason's standing in the doorway, all broad shoulders and dark eyes, looking like he's about to bench press the entire coffee shop. His face is stormy, and I swear the temperature drops 10 degrees. Emma spins, startled. What's going on, Tyler? He's not your boyfriend, Jason says, stepping closer, his voice low and dangerous. He's mine. My jaw drops. Jason, what the hell? I toss the rag on the counter, heat creeping up my neck. You don't get to scare people off and say stuff like that. Emma's eyes dart between us, wide as saucers. I'll just go, she mumbles, bolting for the back room. I feel bad. She's sweet, and Jason's acting like a territorial caveman. I round on him, fists clenched. What's your problem, dude? You can't just barge in and… Why'd you say I'm yours? I'm not your property. Jason's eyes blaze, but his voice drops, raw and intense. Because I like you, Tyler. I've liked you since the day we met. You think I'd let you sit on my lap, share my bed? If I didn't, I'm not playing games. I stare, my brain a jumbled mess. You're… What? You're a guy, Jason. I'm a guy. That's not… It doesn't work like that. Says who? He snaps, stepping so close I can smell his cologne. I don't care what's normal. I want you. I've been trying to show you, but you're too damn stubborn to see it. My mouth opens, then closes. He's serious. His eyes are locked on mine. No smirk, no games, just raw honesty. My heart's pounding, but all I can think is my dad. My sister. The whispers back home in our small town. Guys don't date guys where I'm from. It's not okay. You can't like me. I say, voice shaking. I'm not. I can't do this. Why not? He demands, voice rising. Give me one good reason that isn't bullshit. Because it's wrong. I shout, then wince, lowering my voice. My family wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get it. I'm not like that, Jason. He stares, jaw tight, then lets out a bitter laugh. Fine. You want to run from this? Run. But don't pretend you don't feel something. He turns, storming out, leaving me rooted to the spot. I finish my shift in a daze. Emma avoiding me like I'm radioactive. Back at the dorm, it's worse. Jason's stuff is gone, his bed stripped, his desk empty. He's moved out. Cameron's there, lounging with a smug grin. Heard you broke Wild's heart, he says, not looking up from his phone. Real classy, Tyler. He puts it all out there and you shut him down. Bet you feel great. Shut up, Cam. I snap, flopping onto my bed. You don't know anything. I know he liked you, he says, voice sharp. Like, really liked you. And you made him look like an idiot. Everyone's talking about it. Wild Carter, the campus king, chasing a nobody who said no. My stomach twists. I didn't ask for this. Yeah, well, you got it. Cameron stands, grabbing his jacket. He deserved better than you. He slams the door, leaving me alone with Brandon snoring. I lie there, staring at the ceiling. Jason's gone. I should feel relieved, no more weird lap sessions, no more lies about tutoring. But all I feel is empty. His words keep replaying. I want you. Nobody's ever looked at me like that, like I'm worth something. And I pushed him away because… Why? Because I'm scared? Because my dad might not understand? Because I don't even know what I feel? I grab my phone, thumb hovering over Jason's number. But I don't call. What would I say? Sorry I freaked out. Maybe I like you too? Sounds insane. I'm not that guy. I can't be. But as I toss my phone aside, I can't shake the image of his face, hurt and angry, or the way my chest aches knowing he's gone. I've screwed this up, big time, and I don't know how to fix it. Chapter 6. Rules rewritten fast. Emma's voice echoes in my head as I wipe down tables at the coffee shop. You like him, Tyler. Be brave for once. She's right. Jason's been nothing but good to me, and I pushed him away because I'm scared of what people might think. My shifts barely started when I tossed my apron to Emma. Cover for me? I need to find him. She grins. Go get your man. I dial Jason's number, pacing outside. It rings forever before he picks up, voice flat. Yo! Jason, it's me. Can we meet? I need to talk. My heart's hammering, but I'm done running. He pauses, then sighs. Ty, I'm with the rescue team. Flood's bad out west. I'll be back soon. Rescue team. I blink, confused. You're... What? Long story. Gotta go. He hangs up, leaving me staring at my phone. Rescue team? Since when? I text Cameron, who's still icing me out but knows everything about Jason. He replies, yeah, Wild Fun's a volunteer crew. Family won't let him enlist, so he does this. He's in the flood zone now. Flood zone. I checked the news. Entire town's underwater, people stranded. Jason's out there, risking his neck. And I rejected him like an idiot. I can't sit here waiting. I find a volunteer group heading to the disaster area. Sign up, and hop a bus with donated supplies. The whole ride, I'm checking my phone, praying he's okay. The flood zone's chaos. Muddy water, shouting volunteers, and endless rain. I'm hauling blankets when someone mentions a student volunteer leading a team in the worst-hit area. Kids fearless, crawling through collapsed zones. My gut says it's Jason. I work double shifts handing out food, asking everyone if they've seen him. Nobody knows. Days blur together. I'm passing out bottled water when a shout cuts through. Need a medic. Students down. Broken leg. My heart stops. Student. I drop everything, sprinting toward the medical tent, dodging volunteers. Where's the student? I yell, shoving past a guy with a clipboard. He points. Over there. I run, expecting the worst, but it's not Jason on the stretcher. Just some guy I don't know. Relief hits me like a truck, and then I hear him. Ty! I turn, and there's Jason, covered in mud, wearing a soaked rescue vest. He's exhausted but alive, his eyes wide with shock. What the hell are you doing here? I don't think. I grab his hand, pressing it to my face. I'm sorry, I say, voice cracking. I was wrong. I like you, Jason. I'm done being scared. He stares, then laughs, soft and disbelieving. You're confessing in a disaster zone? Ballsy, Ty. Someone told me to be brave. I say, gripping his hand tighter. You're the brave one, out here saving people. I don't care what anyone thinks anymore. He pulls me into a hug, mud and all, and I don't care who's watching. You're gonna kill me, Ty, he murmurs, but he's smiling. We finish the rescue mission together, hauling supplies side by side. Back on campus, Mrs. Carter picks us up in a cherry-red Jeep, grinning like she's won the lottery. Tyler, my favorite future son-in-law, she calls, ignoring Jason's groan. Mom, chill, he says, but he's holding my hand, not hiding it. Nobody at the airport bats an eye, and I realize I've been overthinking everything. The world's not as judgmental as I thought. Dinner's at a diner, and Mrs. Carter's all smiles, sliding me a plate of fries. You're good for him, Tyler. He's been calling me, sending gifts. You're a miracle worker. Mom, enough, Jason mutters, peeling my shrimp like it's his job. I catch Mrs. Carter's smirk. She's loving this. Later, my phone rings. It's Dad. Tyler, your sister's in the ER. Come quick. Jason drives me to the hospital, no questions asked. Dad's pacing outside the ER, face drawn. She's worse, he says. They're talking surgery, but it's expensive. Jason steps in before I can speak. My family's got a private hospital. We'll transfer her. Best doctors, no cost. She's family now. Dad blinks, confused. Who's this? Jason. My boyfriend. I say, heart in my throat. Dad's eyes widen, but Jason's already on the phone, arranging the transfer. My sister's moved to a fancy room, top surgeons on call. Dad's overwhelmed, thanking Jason nonstop. That night, I stay with my sister, Jason by my side. You mad I didn't tell Dad sooner? I ask, voice low. Nah, he says, pulling me close. Family's tricky. You did what you had to. Dad walks in, catching us mid-hug. I brace for the worst, but he just grabs his jacket. Forgot this. He mumbles, then pauses. Jason, you're good to him. That's what matters. Jason grins, squeezing my hand. Told you, Ty. It's all good. We graduate, move abroad for a bit, then come back. My sister's better, thanks to Jason's help. At a lecture years later, a student asks about the rumors, me and the Carter heir. I smile. Yeah, Jason's my partner. He's braver than me, always was. I just caught up. That night, Jason picks me up. No car, just us walking under streetlights. He tucks my hand in his coat pocket. Soup's on at home. Mom says it's awful, but I'm learning. I laugh. I'll eat it anyway.